Hello, welcome to Irish Football Fan TV. This is the Irish News Daily. I suppose we'll start off with the number one talking point that's just broke out there. Louise Quinn blasts Ireland's unfair ticket allocation for Women's World Cup opener against Australia. This is in the Independent, but Louise is obviously taken to Twitter to voice her frustration that the FAI have received just 4% ticket allocation for the World Cup opener versus Australia this summer. That amounts to 1,700 tickets out of a possible 42,500. So clearly very, very unfair there. Not the reason why that has happened. It says there in the Independent by Sean O'Connor, it says it remains unclear how many tickets have been allocated to Football Australia, who have also been contacted for comment. Other sponsors and media. FIFA have also been contacted to confirm Ireland's allocation for the other two group games against Canada and Nigeria. It comes after FA Wales Chief Executive Noel Mooney criticised the allocation process for Qatar 2022 last summer after they initially received around 5% for their three group games, while the English FA were left frustrated with their 8% allocation for their clash with Iran. FIFA were heavily criticised on social media after a single game tickets for 2023 went on sale last November with little warning to those in Australia. So yeah, clearly that's very, very frustrating for a lot of fans going over to Australia, going to see the girls in green. And you know, this could be families bringing their whole family over. You know, a lot of girls and a lot of their families would be wanting to go over, and boys of course, but more so like families would be looking to go over and get tickets. And now you have this 4%, you know, 1,700 out of 42,500 is ridiculous if they can't fix that. Very, very poor by FIFA and whoever else. Obviously there'll be more to come on that, but that was the first talking point. Second talking point is Aaron Connolly is in training with Hull City. The particulars of the loan move haven't been finished yet, but he is training with Hull City, and Liam Rosina is a big fan of his and worked with him previously and feels like he could get a tune out of Aaron Connolly. I don't see why this is a problem. A lot of people giving Aaron Connolly hate online and saying his actions need to do this. We don't know what went on in Venezia. He done quite well in the under-21 playoffs against Israel, and you know, he was unlucky probably not to score a couple of times. Looked lively, looked like he wanted to be there, and looked like he was really enjoying his football. And then after that, he just wasn't seen again. So I don't understand the hate towards Aaron Connolly. He's looking to better himself. He's looking to get back in. He's looking to get in and make a name for himself and try and get his career going again after a bit of a lull. So I just don't understand why fans are kind of getting on his back at the moment. Like, try get behind the lad. It's not like he's coming out and doing anything. He's out partying all night. He's literally trying his best to get his career going, and people just want to beat him while he's down. I think a lot of people come out with this, he's a bad attitude, he's this, he's that. Like, yeah, you know, you speak to people who've worked with him. I haven't heard too many people saying that, and it seems as though he's changed his attitude. From Brighton going to Venezia, and he was pumped up. He admitted hanging around with the wrong people, and he's kind of passed them away. So look, I think it's time we start getting behind our lads before beating them. The same thing was done with Troy Parrott before when he wasn't doing so well. Oh, he's a bad attitude, he's the wrong crowd. He seemed to get away from that crowd, and he's doing all right now. Speaking of Troy, he's back. He's been given the green light to return to action. Paul O'Hare is saying there in the Irish Mirror. It says Troy Parrott has the green light from Tottenham to play again this weekend. In this weekend's FA Cup action for Preston may come too soon for Troy. So he'll be back in, I'd say, 2 or 3 weeks, which would be good, because if he can get a bit of a run going or momentum going, he'll probably be in the next international squad. Then transfer news, Kevin Long has signed for Birmingham. He came out and he says, I'm really looking forward to it. To be honest, it's been a tough season for me personally at Burnley. Being at Burnley has been a big part of my career since I moved to England at 19, and it has just felt like the right time to move on. Birmingham is a massive club, and I'm really excited to be here. So yeah, good move for Kevin Long. I think it's a good move for all parties there. I think Burnley be happy to kind of get rid of him, bring in younger players like Luke McNally and stuff like that. He wasn't really getting his game, but he's been quite a good servant for Burnley. So look, I'm sure he's happy. He wants to get out and play first team football. He must be 30 or 30 odd at this stage, and you know, wants to be playing football at this age. Another transfer that was complete today was David Harrington has moved from Cork City to Fleetwood Town. He says, I'm delighted to be here at Fleetwood Town. This move has been on the cards for the last few weeks, but I am really happy to be here and to play for this popular club with a well-known manager. Promise and Phoenix, almost share, and Patterson are here, and they are two players who I know, and I know their games. They are great additions to the squad and to have around the place for me. The Irish lads are taking over, I suppose. It helps knowing players. When I first came across, Phoenix was one of the first to welcome me, and we've just got on from day one, and all the lads have been sound with me and helped me settle in fast. On the influence of Scott Brown and becoming a goalkeeper, when I came to see the gaffer for the first time, he was really keen on getting me on board, and he said he wanted to do the deal as soon as possible. He was impressed with my form at Cork City. He sold me the club. He told me it's a great place to be and it's a really good environment. Me and my dad came over, and what the club did for my old man and myself was amazing, and that was a big factor why I came here. I wasn't originally a goalkeeper. I went to play for a friendly in the local team, and the goalkeeper was away on holiday and asked if I was playing goals. I was thinking about it, but my dad had a pair of goalie gloves in the boot, and I said I would play this game, and I just ended up enjoying it. And I was asked then if I would stay in goals, and I just haven't looked back. So yeah, and then he just touched a little bit on Cork as well. He said at Cork I had to bide my time when I first went there, as I was there for 2 years with the academy, and then I had 3 years with the first team. But I had to get experience of being around the squad, then on the bench, and I kept working hard in training, and then I got my chance. I played 4 games at the end of the 2021 season, and then in the season just gone, I had a good season, and I just kept focus on what I wanted to do, and that was to be playing regular first team, and that's what I did at Cork. I'm coming into the unknown, but having the belief from the manager and the others around you, it gives you the confidence boost, and I'm just looking forward to the future. I'm looking forward to get back fit, getting back out on the grass, and working with the goalkeeper coach. I had a good chat with him, and he has outlined what he expects from me, and I'm ready to work hard, fight for my place, and play as many games as I can. So good news there for him. Other transfer news: Ireland winger Daryl Horgan has signed for League Two side Stevenage on loan until the end of the season, and Bows player, former Bows player now, Rory Feely, has moved to League Two side Barrow. So that's all the transfer news at the moment. Michael Obafemi has been very, very heavily linked as well with a move to Burnley from Swansea, and it looks as though Chiedozie Ogbene could be on his way to Swansea as well, maybe as Michael Obafemi's replacement. You never know. So yeah, that's the Irish News Daily. Let us know your thoughts on all things spoken about there in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, and don't forget to subscribe. We'll speak to you all soon. Thanks for watching.